I might botch it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you love this bumbling, everyone. Hey, it's time for some Mortal Kombat. Everyone likes screaming Mortal Kombat at the top of their lungs every time. It's been a while since I played Mortal Kombat 9 / Mortal. They should have just called it Mortal Kombat 9. I don't know how you guys feel. Jeez. I have some thoughts on all this character art. I know that they're going for that MK3 look, but it's the way it's rendered is just off-putting to me. It's a little SFME, which I guess makes sense because most of the lady character models, even I forgot that Freddy is in this, and he's got that face. All the DLC was actually kind of neat for this game. I mean, I guess it wasn't implemented super duper well when it first came out. It was kind of clunky, if I recall. But this is the complete PC version, and I'm feeling a little smoky. Gonna go for his MK2 cost. Smoke. Smoke's cool. Smoke should come back. I don't know if he died or whatever. I don't remember. I am gonna be a little bit rusty. I know most of Smoke's moves, but just be prepared for the super mediocre gameplay you have come to love and expect from the McMuscles Flophouse.
Round 1. Fight.
But God, I was so hyped for this game when it first came out. Just when I first started hearing that people were freaking out at E3s when they're being shown fatalities backstage in the 18+ section where they got beer, most likely some type of booth babes. So yeah, I tend to forget how the meter system worked. Like, it's gonna take me a bit to get used to it, how you can only have one like EX move, then a breaker, then your X-ray. The fact that they're called X-rays is hilarious to me. I don't know why. One thing looking at this stage, but we'll see it more, is like, holy shit. Like, you could say a lot of things about the modern Mortal Kombat games. You know, some people love them, some people hate them. I'm personally like kind of always in the middle. My personal favorite is MKX. I just think the only thing I would change about MKX is just like the color palettes, like way too desaturated. I prefer the color palettes of this game and MK11. But one thing this and MK11 also do better than MKX though is like I find their stages just way better. All right, let's do it. Yeah, everyone's yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's like a 5 out of 10. There was a couple of banger fatalities in this particular game, but a lot of them are actually kind of like a little meh. It's hard when the game's really upped the ante way more in XN11. Don't like his voice though. This Jax is weird. I don't know about this Jax. I don't like what they did with like half his torso. Not half, but like his shoulder blades. Oh my god, I'm not gonna land that. I'm not. But yeah, I was gonna say like there's some stages in this game, like the Soul Chamber, I think, and then there's that stage that's on a that's on like a shoreline, and there's like all these destroyed ships. Some stages in here I still remember to this day, like they just stand out. I think Smoke also has that weird counter move. I don't know if I'm gonna use it much. It's hard to manipulate fucking the MK AI. Okay, certainly all the console MKs, like, you know, had normal, like, programmed by human AIs and not AI that designed AI. You know what I'm saying? This does have a stage fatality, but I don't know if there's a particular place you need to be or distance. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna try. I think it's around here. It's where the cars are going by, so Oh, watch me botch it now. Yeah, nothing could beat the sweep. Ah. Yeah.
Smoke wins.
Pretty decent, and you wouldn't really expect it here. I also, while this stage is not my favorite, I also like how it's a bit of a send up to the MK3, this street stage. Oh my god, remake Freddy. You know, I watched the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street like about a year ago, and it wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, Jackie Earl Haley is great, but, you know, that movie is just kind of so generic and watered down, but it's not like awful. It's like the remake of The Fog. Like, that was like one of the worst remakes ever. And there's something else that's in my head right now, floating around that I can't remember. This is the stage I was talking about. When I saw this stage for the first time, I shit my pants. I was like, there's so much in there. That's why, like when games like this and Killer Instinct were coming out, like, those do stages so well. And then there's some other games that have really mediocre ones. Like, I don't know. Street Fighter V, you know, has a lot of like kind of stages that, you know, some King of Fighters stages. He's not taking the bait, no matter what I do. Some King of Fighters stages are also kind of meh around this time, like 13 or something. They're probably better than the ones in 12. Yeah, some of these X-rays. Like, I know it's their first go at them, so they probably try to keep them as not crazy as possible. God damn it. Hit it there. Ooh. Man, Smoke's so cool. I do kind of miss him having a harpoon, but I'm gonna fucking botch this. Get hit! Get hit! Yeah. Yeah. That was a little wrong. This is also that era when everyone was getting really unique and cool victory animations, because the PS2 MK games, they had like 2 or 3, and a lot of people shared them. And they were super generic for the most part. Obviously, they would go overboard. They would go overboard in MK11. I wouldn't say overboard, but they this is a really good NetherRealm stage too, by the way. I like how there's like a ceiling almost, and like heaven, or I guess Earthrealm is like sort of peeking through. I don't know, it's my interpretation. And I keep getting distracted by that big cool beastie in the background. I love that guy. I will say, I really like that one PS2 NetherRealm stage where you're constantly like going downwards on like a platform. I've always thought that was visually interesting. Oh Jesus! I kind of, yes! German suplex. Like, they really don't use many of their powers. Like, 1 or 2 characters do. In terms of their X-rays, like they just kind of do generic kicks, punches, like maybe sometimes, like I think Noob Saibot or maybe Ermac do like a little teleport or something. Man, this is also the game where I really got hyped by Noob. Like, the other games is fine or whatever, but, you know, still very much like a palette swap. But I mean, this is where they really established like his clone as like, or his shadow clone as like an actual other character. It just seemed like it was just this generic projectile I threw out in the 2D games. No! Whoa! Oh! This'll kill me.
Round 3. Fight.
Alright, fair enough. Like what? This is the 3rd match. I'm gonna lose a match, people. Just be prepared. Ow! Maybe I should have taken Noob for this video. He's so cool. Like, I don't mind Noob's design in MK11 at all. There's just something about him that he lost a little something. Like, I know his voice is weird because it's just like Dr. Claw or whatever. And I get what they're going for. Like, it's a more distinct voice than the one he has here, but I just think this one's a bit cooler. I don't know if I'm winning this. I'm going to have to get lucky. Oh, not like that. Like, I'm actually playing this now. I'm like, this is the PC version, but I am surprised at how good this game still looks. Like, obviously, there's a bit of jank, like the character models. Oh, that's such a cool pose. The character models are a little, like, wonky here and there, especially some of the ladies. They just didn't look right. Come on, come on. Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's funny I still get excited doing fatalities. This one's pretty rad, though. Like, it's simple, but it's pretty effective in the grand scheme of things. Just gurgle, just bomb for apples in that lava. Nightwolf's a problem. Nightwolf's is going to be a bit of a problem.
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh, like that. That's a problem. Like, he's pretty good in this game. I think Nightwolf's actually always pretty strong in a lot of games. I don't think I played around with him enough in MK11 to really know how he fared there, but like in the 2D games and this one especially, like I think even in Deception he was always considered good. Gonna have to look at the competitive history of Nightwolf on Ketchup and Mustard. Ah! Am I gonna land that? I mean, I already did it once, but this stage I'm kind of alright with it. You know, certainly shows an apocalypse happening, but I think this was like the last stage in story mode, and I don't know, there's something about it, like I prefer Shao Kahn's Coliseum or something. There's just something a bit more epic about this, and which is messed up considering there's a war that looks like all those generic like monster versus monster Asylum movies. Yo, big ups to the Asylum. Yeah, big ups to the Asylum for Ape versus Monster, their Kong versus Godzilla ripoff. That looks so awful. I don't understand why anyone even watches those movies. It's not like you're saving money. Wow, I'm just noticing that like Smoke's outfit, like the top part of his shoulder has like this gigantic ripped hole. Like, usually when I think of the damage models on this game and the PS2 games, I always remember it being really basic. No, he doesn't want to? Fine. I'll vibrate! The vibrator! Oh, shit. Alright. I don't think there's... I'm not sure if I'm gonna remember the... my fatality. I might botch it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you love this bumbling, everyone! I did that for YouTube views. Look at this guy fail doing fatalities. Ooh, Kenshi. I mean, Kenshi's pretty good in this, but in MKX, he was a beast. I played Kenshi a decent amount in MKX. I don't know if they gave him a redesign. Like, there's a slight redesign here, but they should have, like, redesigned him anymore. So, a lot of people talk about, like, oh, Ed Boon or the MK team in general hates the PS2. Like, they're embarrassed by the PS2 MKs. I'm like, they've put a decent amount of some of the better characters in there. Ow. Sorry about that. I accidentally hit that. They put a decent amount of characters from that era of games in there. Like, the ones anyone probably cared to even see. Maybe not disgusting Bo Raicho, but I mean, there's Kenshi, there's Kenshi, you know, like there's all those guys. I'm drawing a blank here. I thought Tanya at first, but you know, then I was like, oh, Tanya's from MK4, not originally from Deception. So I'm just noticing Dagon and Reiko or Quan Chi in the background. I think it's Mortal Kombat Annihilation, no, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Mortal Kombat Armageddon Reiko, which is certainly a pull. Fucking put Dagon in there. Get the fuck out. I think I remember his stage Fatal now, so I'll try to do it on this pit. This pit stage also, I would prefer it if it was at night. I don't remember if there's a night variant, but this pit stage does look incredible, and I would prefer it during the twilight hours. That has to be able to connect. I'll get it, folks. You just have to be patient with me. All right. Nope. Yeah. Yeah.
Smoke wins.
I mean, that's all right. I feel like I've seen it in the PS2 MKs. I feel like there's one that's really, really similar. You do want to vary it up. I always think the Pit 2, when you just fall, you have the camera follow you down and you just splat on the floor. I always thought that was effective.
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
Where is there fire?
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
Round 1.
All right, with his Christopher Walken haircut. Circa Batman Returns, of course. I think that's still Dagon and Reiko going back. Can we enhance on that? Yeah, I think that's them. Yeah, I'm like super, people are such sticklers for the 2D games, and you know, by and large, I like certain aspects of them, and like, it was really, really smart, even though it was, I remember it being kind of a complicated process, and again, a little clunky in terms of downloading on, like, you can turn invisible! I can do that too! Doesn't really help. What is the advantage of being invisible? In any game, really. In a fighting game, at what I mean. And especially one where you can still see your after image like a Predator, you know? But I was about to say, having the MK2 like classic ninja costumes, like that was obviously a good move. People wanted that, and when they realized they could charge for it, they sure did. Unless I'm misremembering and there were some free ones, I'm certainly they were free with the complete edition. Also, I'm misremembering, but wasn't there like a PS4 version of MK9 that was like exclusive to the PS4? What am I thinking of? There's something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of Injustice 1. That might be it. No? You don't like it? Maybe I can get my second fatality this time. All right, maybe I can jump to the other side first. Yeah! I think this is Tremor. He uses smoke again, folks. But he just kind of falls apart. Yeah, they're a little meh. I think maybe that one's about the same. What did I give the other one? Like a 5? I think it's like a 5. No, they're a little disappointing. Not terrible or whatever. Shang Tsung's usually a problem. Maybe I'm thinking more of the story mode.
Where there is smoke, there is fire.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah. Sorry if I am playing a little clunkier, everybody, but I am actually really enjoying going back to this. I think in general, like, some of the animation problems and just the mechanics are maybe not the most balanced, and there's like little things about that made it a little bit awkward. But it's still fundamentally really, really solid, this, I kind of find. And they never instituted that tag mode again. Holy shit. They never put that tag mode back into MKX or 11, certainly, I don't think. That tag mode was pretty hype. Is there ever a reason why it didn't return? Did people not... Oh shit. Did people not use it? Ooh.
Round 2. Fight!
I always felt this stage is really cool, too. Like, it's such a better version of the MK1 classic stage. So, why Shang Tsung's just really confused. He's like, I'm gonna morph into a Striker! Although, I remember Striker actually being pretty good, at least at the start of this game. I remember there was some stupid, powerful combo you could do, like comboing into his X-Ray. Because his X-Ray had crazy, like, properties or something, because he would flash a flashlight in your face, and then a cop would viciously beat someone. You know, some people say Mortal Kombat isn't realistic, but I think it is, in some respects. Okay, I can't get it, so I'm just gonna do nothing. All right, Goro. Not my favorite version of Goro. I prefer the one in MKX.
Where there is smoke.
His model just looks a little janky. Oh shit! I pressed start. Ah! I don't know what it is about this car. I just think his proportions seem a little weird. His face is a little strange. I also really don't like the version of Kintaro that's in this game at all. He looks really off again. I do prefer the PS2 Armageddon version of Kintaro. I think he looks great. But these two, they have sick fatalities though. Hopefully I die, and hopefully Goro does one of his. Ow! Ow! Oh my god. You just uppercutted me, then juggled me with an uppercut. Alright, sure. I'm a little worried. Yeah, got it! I'm a little worried about Shao Kahn later. I think he's a problem in this game. I'm pretty sure I can cheese him out. Oh, thank god I did not get hit by that X-ray. There's also a great Goro's Lair stage. I mean, is it as good as the one in MKX? I really like the one in MKX, but I think of the one in MK11. He doesn't seem too bad right now, but his like stomps, even if I teleport, like the stomp will hit me because it's more of an area of effect. Alright, that's a super good enhanced version of that. It's a shame I keep botching it and missing. This teleport, even smoke away, smoke forward, I believe they're called. They're pretty good teleports. They probably work a little bit better against AI than real human opponents, but I wonder if this game even like can be played online on Steam anymore. I tend to doubt it. Maybe people don't play it. Because I don't think this version of I think this version of the game was real jank and was real bad and buggy for a good long while. It was this and like Arkham Knight, I think. All right, Shao Kahn. I super prefer Shao Kahn's redesigned look in MK11. I actually don't like this version of Kahn's design. There's just something off about it. I don't like the little chainmail on his thighs. It's just, and his colors are very desaturated, and his proportions just seem a bit off. He's probably gonna kick my ass. You heard me talking shit? Ah! Oh my god. Nah. I'm doing okay, considering I haven't played this seriously in like a decade almost. I think it's, yeah. Ooh. I remember Ed Boon tweeting that like it's the 10th anniversary of MK 2011, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Oh my god, he said like, does he really need 2 projectiles and that stuns you? Oh my god. Oh! If I can't figure out a good way to beat him though, I might have to resort to cheap tactics to make myself feel stronger. I don't know what I can do, but there's gonna be something. Kill me! He has a sick fatality though. He has one of the better ones. Oh my god, this fucking windscreen. I love Shao Kahn. I'm going steady with him.
Fight.
Oh, that's a great start. I'm loving this. Oh, this is a throwaway round, if not entire match. Oh my god. Like the way my teleport works and the slowness of that special work in perfect harmony to get my ass whooped. Alright, what about Smoke Bomb? Smoke Bomb again? Okay. Third time? Ah, no, maybe not. Oh my god. It's crazy that stuns you for so long. I guess it's to like give him the opportunity to taunt. But this could work because the startup for his spear throw is so slow and mine's way faster. So this might be the only way forward, people. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it here. Ah! No, I have to go back for cheap tactics. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this might be okay. You know, like edit this until when I get actually because no one wants to watch 30 seconds of me projectile spamming. Like really, imagine how much damage Shao Kahn could really do and how many more realms he could have conquered if he just fucking stopped taunting. Like his greatest weakness, really. Alright, am I just gonna hit him with the yeah, oh my god, the hammer! Imagine if the hammer killed me. I always thought this little cutscene was awesome. It's like what forces are within Shao Kahn that if he gets just beaten, not killed with a fatality.
Violent death shook the very core of Smoke's being and dislodged his earliest memories.
Alright, this is where you first get a look into.
Only a boy when he was abducted by an obscure cult and sacrificed to a demon.
You've never heard of this cult.
He returned to the mortal realm as an Enenra, a creature of
Right.
smoke and vapor. His captors were helpless against his shapeless form as he lashed out with rage, killing them all. His murder avenged, he returned to his human form, remembering nothing of his former life. Now aware of his true identity, Smoke understands he is no mere assassin. His destiny has been revealed.
What is it? What is his destiny? That was okay. That was an okay ending, but it was interesting that I think that's the first time they might have given Smoke way more backstory with his real name Tomas and being an Enenra. So that was really fun, actually. I don't know how everyone else feels, but I'm down to do more MK9, like either more arcade ladders or even do the whole story mode if people want to relive that again, because it was the best story mode out of all of the MK games. It was the longest one, and just every character was in it, and I don't know, it was pretty balanced overall in terms of what characters they sort of prioritized and stuff. But let me know in the comments. And you know what? It's pretty interesting because I thought this was going to be like bad. Like this was not going to hold up. And I was going to be like, I can't get into this game. But that was really fun. And Smoke's really fun too. So let me know. And I will see you next time on Combat Time. I gotta think of a better way to end these.